Hello everyone, it's my great pleasure to announce the launch of a pair of journals, the world's first dedicated to delirium. These will be the official publications of the International Delirium Societies, and they offer an opportunity to bring together delirium research in one place for the first time. The journal names are Delirium and Delirium Communications, and each has complementary aims. Delirium will be our publication for the highest impact research that has the potential to change clinical practice. We'll publish the best research from across all professional perspectives, which is essential if we're to capture the full range of settings in which delirium presents and is managed. We will take the best clinical and experimental studies using any relevant methods. And here you will also read state-of-the-art systematic reviews and expert reviews that synthesize best practice in specific areas of delirium. Delirium Communications has a broader, more inclusive focus. It will still only publish research that is peer-reviewed. However, it will offer a home for work that other journals might have rejected for not being of editorial interest, so to speak. For us, if it's about delirium, then it merits publication. And in this way, we broaden the international availability of data on delirium. It also looks for contributions from across the multidisciplinary team. And studies may be descriptive, or they may confirm previous observations, but these sorts of findings are still extremely valuable, given that the overall data on delirium is still tiny, dwarfed by the size of the overall problem. We'll take quality improvement studies where there are broader lessons outside where the work was conducted, and it will also be a place to submit brief reports. Articles that are submitted to Delirium may be offered transfer to Delirium Communications if that's deemed to be a better home for that manuscript. The same editorial board serves both journals, and we're conscious of the need to represent all of the populations and settings in which delirium is relevant. We'll make editorial decisions collectively and led by the senior team, Barbara Kamholtz, Alistair McCulloch, Andy Teodorchuk, all of whom have been absolutely instrumental in developing this shared vision. Journal indexing is essential to increase dissemination and impact of our publications. Most of them require a certain number of publications before indexing can be adopted. I've outlined the timeframes here. It's worth mentioning, though, we can make all articles that are published, we can deposit them in PubMed Central as a public repository for open access articles. And that way, individual articles will be available in PubMed much earlier than 12 months. The 12 months in indexing is something that would happen in an automated fashion once the journals are more established. We're a non-profit venture and we are keeping submission costs to a minimum. Essentially, we're passing on savings to authors in order to lower the barriers to scientific publication in delirium. These are among the lowest charges in the business, and we will waive all charges for studies that are conducted in low and middle income countries. So essentially, work that takes place in higher income countries can subsidize work elsewhere. As I say, delirium will be highly selective, taking clinical and experimental studies, systematic reviews, expert reviews. Articles in Delirium Communications must also meet scientific standards, but will be more inclusive. We are interested in descriptive studies, case series from underreported settings, quality improvement studies. All of these things are highly, highly welcome. How can you help? Well, I would like the community to use the data we publish, consider that the journals themselves are to be at the cutting edge of knowledge and understanding on delirium. These are the publications from your professional societies. And so as members of the community, I encourage and urge you to submit articles, help with peer review, help with dissemination, disseminate publications on social media, and of course, cite them where appropriate. And so with that, I declare that we are now open for submissions. Here are our social media tags. Please follow us. Please follow, check in on our websites. We're open for, as I say, submissions, but this is an iterative and growing dialogue that we hope to have across all members of the delirium research community and delirium practice community. So thank you very much for your attention, and happy World Delirium Awareness Day.